we are now going to be trading some binary option here at IQSense. So we will now get started. So let's see. Just check that everything is in order. That we are live. We are live here. We are live here. Good. It seems like everything then is in order for this live session. Let me just check a couple of more things. Let's see. Oh, little bit. Yeah, then we can get started. I will just remove the ones that are below 70. We just keep the 70% or more. So do we have that one? Nope. This one we have. Let's see. Ed card. Do we have that one? Yeah. More we can get in, higher probability to get the win rate we need. This one we can add. This one we have. Euro against dollar we have. GBP, this one we can add. So GBP card, do we have that one? No. Let's see. I do not trade OTC, just so you know. I can explain after why we don't do that. Let's do we have dollar against the okay. No, the only reason we don't trade OTC is that OTC works perfect if you trade by yourself with small amount. But if you are trading with bigger amount and we are united traded when you are, let's say one of you are trading with 1000 for example, OTC is good when you trade small, but if we are the higher bidder on the direction of the trade we go for, we will lose every single trade. So that's why I don't trade OTC. OTC, it's basically the bars moves after little after the price of the value. This is from Forex, right? But OTC is following but don't following. So they go also after the bids on the platform. So as it's only on the platform wise, it's a little risky for us. So that's why we don't do it. Okay. Now let's see. I think I do like the bottom area here, so we can mark that. Let me see here now. The top, no, we are not taking the top, but the bottom we can. So take a line there, down to there. I will be interested to take a buy trade down there, if you get down there. Let's see now how this bar here will react now. We have a support here, so he need to break that first. If he closes higher than this bar there, we'll move on. So let's see. That's the criterion we are working after now. So if this bar closes higher than this bar, then we move on, look at others. Yeah, if he closes higher, then we move on. Then there's a higher probability he will go upwards. We see we have a downward market. He is testing this upper area here now. Let's mark it before we take a decision. you know what? I'll take a trade there. If you get up there again, that is. See? I'll zoom in. Sometimes when I zoom in, I have an ability to get a little better entry. My entry, I would love to have an entry if I can get it in between. That is good. That's why I'll wait for him to at least come to the middle point, because otherwise it's a big chance I push here and I get an entry down here, for example, and we'll lose the trade because of that entry. I don't want that. So I will wait till the bar is more or less in the middle, and if I can get, if my entry is between these two lines, like I said, I am happy camper. So now let's see how this will play out for us. We do have support here, so if you break the support down here, we move on. Because then he'll just continue downwards. We see the overall trend currently is downwards, that's why we choose this one and not this one down here. Now let's see. We had a winning live session yesterday. We made ourselves more than 400. I'm super satisfied with that. Now let's see. How this will play out. Drinking a lot of coffee today, but still tired. I'm feeling these early mornings. If nothing happens soon here now, we will need to move on, so we can get our first trade. But depending on where this one closes, if you close below, let's say this green one here, we move on. Let's see. For now, looks like he wants to close below. Let's see. Yeah, hit it. Then let's move on. Now let's see here. What can we see? As always, I check the areas of high probability. We see he broke quite a lot of times this area up here, this time, this time, this time, and this time. So I don't feel it's a good area. Let's see the bottom area. Do you know the bottom area is actually much better? So let's rather go for that one. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom out again so I can see where should be the entry. I think the entry should be around there. Let's see this as an error. So we take the entry there. So I would say this could be good. We'll do buy if we come down to that region there. Let me see how many is live today. There seems like currently we are 1 live. We have 2. Okay. Now let's see. And how many we are live in the academy? I have a few in the academy. Okay, cool. Then we continue. Top area here, like I said, it's not super strong. So I see him easily break it. Like I said, easily break it. Then we move on. We are very far away from our line here, so let's move on. No trade still now, but this completely. Wow, this looks beautiful. I will take a trade here now. I can't wait. Could not wait there. Well, from between there and there. It's a beautiful area. We'll take more trades there. If now it's 59, so it'll be a new trade. If you come down there again, I'll take it. Take it there nicely. nicely done. Then we can move on. Let's see how this. I will move this to the side. Okay, it's much nicer to the side, like this. Let's take a look here. No, don't like that so much. Would be nice if we could win this one also. Because if we win this, we lost the first thread. Okay, minus 100. Not the start I wanted. But at least if we win this, will not be that bad. Then will be just a $20 minus, and we can take maybe more trades there. Looks like the first entry was not that good, and we won that one. Sweet. Let's go back to dollar against Japanese yen. We are minus 18 after collectors for dollar up here. Okay, we'll take more trades down there. I am aware of a trend going downwards. We can mark it while we have time. Looks like this. So you're aware that I see it. So, but I think we still have some space here. This trend, I don't believe is that actually it looks like start all the way up here. It's a little stronger than I initially did see. Start all the way up here, down here. Okay, might be stronger then. Let's see how this will play out. So we need a very good entry. I would prefer entry down here. Now let's see. I think I'll take trade on this bar, but we are in a squeeze now, so I'm a little worrisome. If this bar can go down here, I think the next bar will start the squeeze start to be too hard. Let's see. By the way, it was fair enough. I lost the first trade because that one I did take without putting in lines. Wait, no, there. Oh, you see, I did push here, but I think the entry. But I believe the entry is at least below the line, but nothing crazy. But yeah, you see I push here, but you got the entry here. So you see the importance of trying to get a good entry. Because we don't always get where we push because it's moving so fast. So push here, and I think my entry is around there. But now let's cross the finger that we will choose to push upwards because our entry is not amazing. It's good enough, should be, but not amazing. 5, 4, 3, and I think we got it. Yes, deep in the money. Deep in the money. We got it. Sweet. Then we can put 78. So we have $60 with the dollar up here. We get $62 profit. I will not trade more now. Now I need to be in the sideline for this one because the squeeze is too hard. Let's go back to it later and see what happened. Australian dollar against Japanese yen. Okay. It's making some higher areas here. I don't like that. So we stay away from this one. Here. Now let's see. Do you know what? This area here is actually pretty darn good. I will take my time and mark it. I would say around there would be a nice entry. Let's see. If we can get up there again, that is. Almost. Maybe I'm too greedy here. There will be a man. Let's see. Let's see. No, I think I want it like there. Let's see. Do we have a trend here? If I want to map a trend, it's difficult to say. Not immediately at least, because then you see this is going sideways here now. So let's see. I think it's free game up there now. be nice to get an entry more around up here. I waited patiently. I think I got an entry up there now. Sweet, good entry. Let's move on. We will take more trades on this one if we win. Meanwhile, we'll see if we can start to mark up something new. Here, now, down here is nice, but we are okay. We might get there. I'll mark it. Let's mark that. I would say between there and maybe there. That would be a nice entry. Looks like we're winning this one. Let's go back. We'll take more trades. Oh, we are deep in money. Now there's sweet win here now. Plus 78. So that means we have 3 winners against 1 loser. I'm satisfied with that. Let's close this. You see it's bigger. So now we will take more trades up here. I am satisfied. It looks like he might choose to go downwards. Yeah. Then we move on. Okay, here we might get a trade very soon now. It's a pretty darn good place. Let's check the win rate while we are waiting. We can count this as first loss. Let me count the losses. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 losses. Let's count the winners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's not count this one. 11. 11 wins. Let's say 10 wins. I got against 3 losers. That is within the win rate we need. We are looking for 7, 8 wins out of 10. So that is how I choose my area. And this is textbook how we choose support resistance. Like I said before, many that write in my comments in the past, I said that it's not profitable to trade support resistance. I completely agree, because if you do that, there are so many support. You have here, you have a resistant, you have here, you have a support, here you have resistant, here you have resistant, you have support, resistant, support. It is all over. You have support up here and you have resistant also, as you see the points up, because when you have where you have resistant, you have also support basically. So you can see you have many here, but we don't trade every single one. We trade the ones that are profitable. And profitable is very easy. You just count your winners and your losers. Then you get the idea how strong one support and resistance is. Plus we keep an eye on our trend lines. That's how I manage to keep from day to day. Yes, I have had, I think last week we had the 2 losing sessions, but all over through the week we made money, and through the month for sure we make money. The thing is that you can have losing days, but if you keep to the strategy, you make money. So you just believe in it and you'll manage. To understand, if it's your first, for example, you come into my live session for the first time, for example, and you start trading and you get a losing day, you don't believe in it, right? I would not have done also. If I came in for the first time into one person like me trading, and you trade and you lose, and the next day you lose, you'll be like, no, this is bullshit. So I understand how it is. But all over, we are making money, and that's the most important. Like I'm doing here and on other brokers, I started all of them. I start with $100 because that's what I'm saying. You can start with 100. Of course, you need to have patience. If you start with 100, it takes time before you start to get that actually high amount. But you can start with 100. You can start with less, but in my cases, I feel 100 is the amount that at least I started with, because I did not have that much money either when I started. So now let's see here. I don't like getting to the top. We are moving a little away from this area, so let's move on. Here we see a clear trend downwards. So any support, if even how nice it would be, we can't trade it because we see that this trend line here is incredible strong. Incredible strong. So he he push us through every support that is in the bottom. Now let's see here. We did actually have an area here that was pretty good. He did manage to break it on this bar, so that was sad because it could be an area I would have easily traded. The win right here would be more than good enough for us. But let's move on. What can we see here? We do see a trend. Every time you're able to draw a trend line, do that. Even though you're not planning to trade, it's for your future reference, because you see like, oh here, take next, then stop over. Then you can, if it's continue on the path and you see a trade, you save yourself time. So just do that. If you see an area to think you like, for example, in the top. For this pair, I do actually don't see anything. Only in the bottom here. Here we can see it's beautiful. I would have easily traded on there, but that will not happen in this live session, I believe. Can, but it's very far away. We can mark it, of course, just in case we suddenly get a drop. I would be easily interested to take a trade down in that region. You see 100% win rate at least. Yeah, for what we see here now, and that's quite a lot of trades. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is what dreams are made of. Here it would have printed money. Of course, we could have got some losses there, because as always, it's not always we get the entry we want. We can want to trade here, but we can get bad entries. So let's say we lost 2 here, but still we would have printed money around in this region. Okay, let's move on. Now dollar against Chinese, whatever it is. I don't remember the valuta. I do like the area down there, I need to admit. I will mark it. Let's see, around there. And obviously down to around there. Let me see here now. We broke a bone. 1 loss. 2 losses. 2 losses, let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not super good. Not super good. I think I counted 5 wins against 2 losses. But it's profitable. That's most important. That means we should be around 6 wins out of 10 with this one if we get the current stats. It's not what we are looking for, but we can keep it for now. If we come back to it, we'll take it. It's profitable, but it's not the win rate that we are used to. Here I like this area, but we see a small trend going downwards, and it's very tight here. It's difficult to get the win, so we stay away. Now then, let's start over to the start. Back to start. It's like this old board games when you have these ladders, you know. We did fall back to start here now. Let's see if we can find something to trade. We might have something in the top here. Let's zoom out and see. Was a good support, but just for a little while. Then let's test it again here. But I see he closed it a little high on this one. I did not like that, so stay away from it. Okay. And now he chooses to break down. I was going to say that this did looks good, but I did see this one close low. If this bar can come up again somehow, and close up around here, I'll consider it, even though he's breaking low here now. Let's move it over here and take a look at it later. What we do know is that dollar against Japanese yen like to trend, so that's why I'm not too hopeful. We have support here. Problem is we don't have too much data and he's breaking lower than this one, so I don't like it. You see, sometimes can take a little while before we get a trade. I'm seeing a decent area down here. Let's see if I can mark it. From around there to down around there. I do like that. Let's zoom in. Let's see if I can get a good entry. I take it. But we need a very good entry. I will push the bottom from the middle area here. I will not push right when we cross, just so you know. My end, I need to push here, so I maybe get an entry in between. Okay, because you're looking for an entry in between. If you push here, you might get an entry up around here, and you lose because of bad entry. So let's see now. I'm ready. So as long as I get an entry in between the two lines, I am satisfied. So let's see here now. Let's cheese up this one here now, and let's see. You see, he closed it low here and low here. So if you can just get in the middle entry, that would be amazing. But I think the winner is good enough as if you can just get it in between. That's it. So now you know my plan. Let's see if we can manage to get it. See, I don't even try to take a trade when he just crossed the line. You see here, he did cross it a little, but we are not satisfied with that. We need him to at least come to the middle before I even consider pushing the bottom. Let's see. We might get a trade very soon now. I'll zoom in some more. So yeah, I need him to come down to that region. Then I'll push and hopefully I get an entry in between the lines. Sorry that if I repeat that many times, but it's just so it's clear what I'm planning to do, so you don't do other than me. You see, for example, if you did take a trade, for example, when he did cross here, as long as you got the trade below here, congratulations for you, but it's for me, I need him to go to the middles, because I know when I push, sometimes he shoot up and I get an entry much higher. That's why the middle area is the area to be. Because when I draw these two lines, it's not because that I want to trade right away he cross. It's that it's the area I want my entry in between. Okay. Sometimes I can say I will take a trade right away he cross, but in this case it's not. Now let's see up here. He did go much higher. I don't like that. He might choose to go upwards now. I would like this bar here now to close below where this one is. If he close higher, we will move on. Because if he close higher, he might continue upwards. And for now, looks like what he want to do. Yeah. No. Okay. Now he'd shoot down a little. Let's see. But yeah, he's pushing very hard upwards. Now he even made a little higher again. Let me see. Okay. He closed it high, but no, I think I move on. Don't have patience. We It's still like this area down here, but we're a little far away. There you see the advantage when you're marking, and you see here is continue on the path downwards. That means we can like this area down here, but you can't trade it because of the trend. You see, it's beautiful area down here. There, for example, I would have taken a trade here if it was not for the trend line. I would maybe get an entry on here, and because you see that every time you come down here you get the refusement, but the trend line is scary because I've been trending for very long time. Like we are talking 2 hours, little more than 2 hours, and you see what happened. He is even pushing us farther down with the trend line, and now we are making lower areas. So no, we can't trade this. So that's why we also are working with trend lines, because it's something that make us filter out even more trades that can go bad. So we have multiple areas of things controlling our trades here. Also, once again, we have a trend line going upwards. So if you're considering, of course, here you see it's no space to take trades. But if you're considering it, let's see. Okay, you see the trend line is pushing us upwards, so we can't trade it. Here, we see the area we have is broken, so we are not interested here now. Let's take dollar against Swedish crowns. Okay, down here, that looks decent. I will mark it. I could have taken a trade right away out of that, but I will not do that. Let's see here now. Now I will take a trade. I was a little slow. If you come down there again, I'll take it there. I did take it, and I think my entry is decent. I think I got it in between the lines, so I'm satisfied with that. If we win this one, we will continue trading. If not, we move on, because my entry is in between the lines, so we should win that one. So let's see if we win. Then we are starting to get the win rate I like to see. Here we might get the area up here, but I don't feel for it. Now let's see here. Looks like we are winning this trade here. Sweet. Let's go over and take a look. We can take more trades down there. Let's see. Little better than this. There, I did push. And I believe I got an entry in between the lines once again. Let's put in the $78 one from the last trade. So 216. Let's take the $6 also. Plus 6, so that's $222. Sweet. Let's hope we win this one so we can print some money with dollar against Swedish crowns. That would be cool. Let's see. So till now we have win rate of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, and we have 4 winners. That is pretty darn good. Okay, we are in and out of money here now. Let's see what's going on with this one. We won that one, sweet. But now let's be worrisome, because he did close into it, and you see he shoot down. But we won it. Oh, he shoot up again. Okay. But we won it. We are not trading more here now. We will take a small break from this one. But we won, so let's put in into the calculation. We have now exactly 300, and if you put this $2, we will add this later. So we have $300 profit, 302 with this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winners against 1 loser. Very good. I'm satisfied. Let's jump back to start once again. Let's see. Do we start to consider a trade here? Let's see. Do you know what? Let me see. Yeah, it was a thing here also. Let's see. If we can get up there again, I will consider it. But I need an entry. If you can go up like he did with these ones here, up to the middle area so I can secure a good entry. I push down. Let's see. Because the overall trend is downward, so it might be good. It might be good. Let's see. How are we in time? Yeah, we have more than 20 minutes left. So that is good. Oh, I would like a good entry again here now. Okay. Let's see. If we zoom in some more. I need him to go to the middle area. So if we try to push here, we might get an entry down here, and I don't want to lose on something like that. So I would like him to go there, so you at least can guarantee yourself an entry in between these two lines. Like I said, it's one thing I do just to make sure that we have the win rate we deserve. And today we have done pretty good for now. We have just one loss here, so I'm satisfied. Do I trade on here? No, because we see overall trend is strong downwards, so I don't feel for that, but here makes sense for us. Let's see. If we start to close lower than I can mark it with a blue white. Let's see now. Let's do a yellow line or whatever. Let's make this one yellow. If a bar close below this yellow, we just move on. We don't mind if we break down, but if a bar close lower, we move on, because then it's a big chance it will continue downwards. But that would be nice if we could get a trade up here first. While I'm waiting, check my things. Now let's see. He's still respecting this yellow line. It's a little sideways market, and you can see he can go quite long sideways. Though I do think I start to see a trend downwards. Let me mark it. We're not trading down, by the way, but it's for us to pay attention. It's going something like this. You see he have a tendency to do that once in a while. Have a overall trend is downwards, but he have some small trends once in a while. So I think we are wasting our time waiting on this one. We know dollar and Japanese yen are very trendy. It's the most trendy pair. So let's just move on. Here also we have a trend downwards, so that's why I can't consider down here. Markets you can see. It's a trend downwards here. Broke here, but broke straight in again. That means you can't trade this support down here, because you can see he's making a little lower. So no, we can't trade that. To see trend lines is also filtering out quite a lot of trade throws, plus the place we're trading, we are counting. counting our wins, so it's within our win rate we need. Now let's see here. Do we like this one? Difficult to count, I need to admit. But he have broken it so many times. I don't feel for it. I really don't. Maybe we counted it's not that bad, but I found it a little difficult to count it, to be quite frankly. Here we broke up, down. It's not a good area. Now let's see. The bottom here, I still would say it's half decent, not amazing, just half decent. This one I will trade down here, but we're far away. I don't see anything that interests me that much in the top. Here we're still trending downwards, so you can't consider anything down here now. You see it's trending like for a very long time, and he's still doing it. Do you know what this area might be? Let's mark it. Something like this. Looks good enough for me. We can count 1, 2 winners. Let's count the winners first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 winners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 losers got 13. Not super amazing, but it's okay. I'm not 100% sure how that will play out, but profitable, yeah. So you can say 3 losses. I think it's around 6 in the win rate. I am not going to break my mind thinking about it. So yeah, it's 6. I will calculate it. It's 6, around 6, little better than 6 wins out of 10. So it's not exactly the win rate we need, but it's good enough. It's good enough. It's almost 7. So I will trade this area down here. Because for our win rate we need 7 to 8, but this was almost 7. So like if it's get one more winner here, for example, it will be counted as 7. So good enough. How are we in time? We still have some time left. I think we can get in some more trades if we can just find something. And here the trend is continually going upwards. That means any resistance we are thinking about, we can trade. Much today it's much trendy markets. We can't trade trendy markets. Now let's see here. Hey, don't like the top that much. And the bottom is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 loss. I think we can trade it if we can get up here. The win rate might not be more than 6 also, but yeah, let's see. if you're considering up here, let's mark it. I don't like that two so close each other, but let's mark it and take a look on it before I take a decision. So if you take from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if it's good enough. Let's if you can get a trade entry in the middle up here, we go for it. Now, not all this need to be 100% correct, because sometimes when he close a bar, he make a copy of the ones, and maybe this is just a clone of this one. But the ones that have different heights, they're unique at least. So, but oh, by the way, I think it's good enough. So if we can get up there, let's see. I want to secure my entry above it. I did not push there, of course, because for me it's risky. I want him to go up here so I can push, so I get my entry in between. If you push here, it's nothing wrong with that. I am just more cautious to make sure I get an entry in between the lines. But if you manage to get a, if you did manage to get an entry in between the lines here, congratulations for you. But I typically wait till I come to the middle area just to secure it, because sometimes you push and it drop down, because obviously you see these areas, they have a tendency to get a very this here, for example. Sorry, I'm bubbling much now, different things, but I just need to say, you see here, this one just copied this one. We never came up here, so that's why when you see two, it's equal height. I just count one when I calculate it. So here, this probably is just a copy, so I don't count this one in the calculation. But when you see there are different heights, then you can calculate each as a win. But if there are two equal heights, don't calculate as 2, calculate as 1, like it is here. This is for when you're calculating the win rate, you know. So just be aware that when you can look better than it is. Let's see. Not so many trades today, but not bad either. We have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades. So I would hope to get a few more trades. Let's see how much time we have left. We have like 10 minutes. I think we can get between 2 and 3 more trades if you're lucky, or we can get none. But it's easily possible to get 1 trade each 3 minutes if we just find an area. We have a trading zone here now, so we will wait for this one either way. We'll take trade on here or up here. We are not going to move to another pair. Now let's see. Same go for this one. I would like him to go to the middle area for me to push, because it's about getting a good entry. So middle area here. I will mark it so it's easier for you all. Let's mark with yellow or golden thing. I will personally, touching this line there, I'll push down. Pushing this line there, I'll push up. That is my areas. So let's see. Now you know exactly where I'm thinking to take my trade. I don't do this every time because I don't have time for it, but as we know, I'm in the middle here, we have time. I can mark exactly where I need, because it's not about I need an entry here. It's that when I push here, like I said many times before, it's a higher probability I get an entry in between the 2 lines. Okay. So let's see how this will play out for us. Let's see. Still we need to wait. By the way, for the ones that is following, some homework for you today. Try to trade a little by yourself after the live session, doing the same I'm doing, and you can update me in Discord later on and tell me how you did. Because it's interesting for me to see how you manage to trade by yourself also. Because one thing is to follow me here, but I want you to feel comfortable to trade by yourself also. Because complete freedom by trading is when you are able to trade yourself and not just join my live sessions. I am planning to do this forever. I'm not, will not be forever of course, but for now I will have these live sessions. But it's always good that you start to train by yourself, because like I said, through completely freedom is when you are able to trade by yourself. So now let's see. So yeah, try to trade like 1 hour extra today if you have time for it, of course. Try to trade like 1 hour on this broker. Try to take some trades by yourself. Try to mark up the same way I do, calculate the way I do, and draw the trend lines if you can. If you see, like for example here now, you can see here now that you are starting to form some type of trend going downwards. There's something we need to be aware of. For example, if we start to go too much over here, we will not trade on here then, right? Because then the squeeze will come. So always just consider a little that. It's not like, it's not written in stone that I will take a trade on here, because if we start to come more and more over here, the squeeze will be super hard and he might choose to break downwards. So also make sure that you don't just be blindly thinking that you're going to take a trade here or there. When you are able to draw a trend line, is it beautiful? No, but you can see that it's somehow respecting this line. And if it continue that way, even if you draw it and you see now he's stuck to go up, go sideways here, then you see okay, it was not a trend. But for now, looks like it might be a trend here. You see it's still respecting it. So always do that, because you save yourself so much money by drawing a trend line that it's better to draw one too many trend lines, to say like that. No, see, personally, I would say I can trade this one till maybe around 1, 2, I would say 2 more bars. I will trade this one. And I will definitely know by the number 2 if he start to close down here. We will see that he's respecting this one. Now you see it sideways, right? The next can also be sideways, but the next over here he need to start to go downwards. And if you see that, he definitely are following this trend. Okay. So now let's see how we are in time. We are going close now up onto our limit of this trading, but we will wait this one just so you can, if you want to continue after this live session, you have the choice to do that. As you already have things marked up, a little plan, you have the plan on we have marked up all these ones here, at least most of them, so you can continue trading and let me know after. So here now, you see, did you see he got a shoot up? Now we might get a trade at the top. He just pinned it here now. If you can get up here now, I will take a trade. But you see, this is something that happened when you have a trend line. When he break it with a storm. But there's so much space here, so we could. Oh, yes, I think I got a good entry there. Let's see if the last. This is probably the last trade of the day. Let's see if that will be a winner for us. My enter, I think, is exactly on our line, so I was quite lucky on that one. He closed a little high, so I would, by the way, not trade more on this pair. But let's see now if we can get a strong winner or not. 3, 2, I won it. Not clearly, but we won at least. So let's see it down. Take 78. We take this $4. I would not have traded more here on this one, just because he closed it above the line. So it's not a pair to to continue trading on this one, okay? Just know. If a bar now close below, let's say this bar here, then you can continue to take trades up here. But now, let's take this $4 we had also. So $382 we made in this live session. So that's it for today. I really hope you did enjoy. We got a very decent win rate today. We did trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades, and we won 6 out of them. That is good in my book. So we will come back again tomorrow same time. Like I said, if you can do the homework today, try to trade like 1 hour after this live session. I really hope you do, and I really hope you have success and you manage to keep a decent win rate trading the same way I'm doing. For the ones that want to update me later, do that in Discord. Tell me how you did after the live session. Also, you can tell me, did you get the same win rate like me now? Also, you can comment on that in Discord if you feel for that. So with that, have an amazing day.